My name is Abdul Otonjo Conteh. I'm from Sierra Leone, West Africa. I work at the Conteh Teaching Hospital. I'm here training as a radiation therapist at the Department of Radiation Oncology at Tata Hospital, India. I feel highly honored and I appreciate the Merck Foundation Oncology Scholarship Program because it is very good for my country, because treating cancer is a multidisciplinary approach wherein you have to have surgeons, you have to have chemotherapy and radiation therapy. And my country did not have such facility. They are only now putting up a structure for radiation therapy. So it was very good that Merck Foundation gave us this opportunity to come and train in the field of radiation oncology. So I'm very happy to be part of this training, and I appreciated the Merck Foundation's scholarship highly because it is very important for my country. Before this time, it has been a challenge for oncology treatment in our country because, as I said earlier on, cancer treatment is a multidisciplinary treatment wherein you need the surgeons to do the surgery, you need the chemotherapy unit to deliver the chemo, and also you need the radiotherapy treatment unit. And this was a problem in our country. Before this time, we don't have any radiotherapy treatment, we don't have any trained oncologists, we don't have any trained radiotherapists, and even oncopathologists. But with the intervention of the Merck Foundation Africa, they have now given us this opportunity so that people will train in the various specialty field from our country. I'm here training as radiation therapist. Another person is here training as radiation oncologist, oncopathologist, and even oncology nursing. So before this time, we don't have no specialty in the area of radiation oncology. But through the Merck Foundation, now we've got people who are training in India at the Tata Hospital in the various disciplines, which is a very good opportunity for our country. Before this time, we only have one oncologist who was a surgical oncologist. We don't have a medical oncologist. We don't have no pediatric oncologist or neither a radiotherapist. So, but with the intervention now of Merck Foundation, we are here training in this discipline so that we can go and work in our country. So when I go back home, I will be able to treat my people through radiation, and also the radiotherapy unit has been now equipped in our country. So when I go back, I'll be able to use all the equipment so that my country can benefit from this training. Before this time, we have not been doing any radiotherapy in our country. Patients used to travel to another country, either they come to India or they go to the nearby country, which is Ghana, for radiation therapy. But through the help of Merck Foundation now, I know when we go back home, we can set up a very good radiotherapy unit wherein our patients in our country will no longer go out of Sierra Leone for radiotherapy treatment. They will get their treatment in the country because we have been trained and we are now specialized in this field wherein we can treat our patients in our own country without them going to another country for radiation therapy. In my training program, I've learned a lot, things that I was never aware of. It's only when I came here to India that I've been taught about radiation. Because as I said, it's a new field in our country. It has not been existing. It is only now they are putting the infrastructure in place in our country. So when I came here, I start all over to first know what is radiotherapy, why should patients go for radiotherapy, because this is the most precise treatment that targets the cancer site, not like chemotherapy, which is going to be an IV fluid wherein the patient will take just like a drip. But radiotherapy now is a radiation active material that will target the area wherein the cancer is. So when I came here, I start to learn about it. I start to learn about how first a patient, when a patient wants to come for radiotherapy, what's the first step? He or she has to come through the SOP is that he or she has to come through the outpatient department, being registered. They will send that patient to go and do radio diagnosis for him or her to be diagnosed and to be specified which type of cancer. They have to do a histology to show the extent of the cancer. Thereafter, the patient have to go through what we call simulations. That is a process of trying to know the extent of the disease. Thereafter, they will go to the physics department where we have the medical physics piece. They will do the treatment planning system, and thereafter, the patient will be allocated to a particular machines, because in radiotherapy treatment, we have the Colbert machines, we have the linear accelerator machines, and we also have the one we call the HDR, that is the high dose radiotherapy machines. That is for patients with the stage 3, stage 4 cancers. That is, they have to go through that one. That is the brachy radiotherapy, wherein the patient will get a direct source with the radioactive material. We also have the electron therapy, wherein the patient will take the treatment at a distance. Will be lying on a couch, and the machine will release the radiation. So I learned all about these various techniques here, which had helped me a lot, so that when I go back to my country, I will be able to help the patient that will need radiation therapy. Lastly, I want to thank the Merck Foundation for giving me this opportunity to come to India and train as one of the radiation therapists. It's been an opportunity for me, because before this time, I knew nothing about radiation therapy. But with the intervention of Merck Foundation Africa, they have done a lot to me. Indeed, they are Merck Foundation, because they have created a mark in my life, and that mark will be translated to my country, and my people will benefit from it. Because now I'm well trained in terms of delivering treatment through radiotherapy. So I thank them very much. I appreciate their scholarship, and I pray that they will continue such support in Africa to improve the healthcare in Africa, and especially in my country, Sierra Leone. Thank you, Merck Foundation. I appreciate you. Sierra Leone. Merck Foundation has done well for Sierra Leone by training professionals in radiation oncology.